Hey there, I'm Ben. I'm going to tell you about the Lightning Decision Jam. So what's a Lightning Decision Jam? Well, it's a great way to take the spirit of a design sprint and condense it into a great activity to 45 to 60 minutes. And you can turn your meetings into workshops. So step one, gather everyone together for your meeting, and the first thing you're going to do is do an activity called Sales and Anchors. Sales is a process of getting everyone together and starting the workshop by asking everyone to contribute positive things. What are the things putting wind in their sails? What's going well? And it also means that when you get into the next part of the activity, you've got that reference point for not changing the things that are going well. Once you've had a chance to share the things that are going well, it's then anchors. What are the things that are holding you back? Everyone can contribute as many things as they like, and it's a way to make sure that everyone gets a say and gets to share the things that are stopping them from achieving what they want to do as a team. Once everyone has contributed as many anchors as they like, you can then bring everyone together to vote. So everyone gets 3 votes each. Use sticky dots for that, and they get to allocate their votes anywhere they like. They could put them all on their own, or they could spread them out over everyone else's. This gives you a chance to say, right, what's not working and what as a team do we think we need to prioritize first? It doesn't mean that the other problems aren't worthwhile, it just means that it gives us a focus for which problems we want to tackle first. Keep the voting rapid, give them about 3 minutes and use a timer to make sure that everyone sticks to that. That's important for keeping it moving forward and for turning that meeting into a workshop. Once everyone's had the 3 minutes and they've allocated their 3 votes, identify the post-it or sticky note that has the problem with the most votes. That's the one you're going to take forward into the next step. You've got your most voted anchor, the problem that everyone thinks is the most significant. What you're going to do now is turn that problem into a challenge statement called an how might we. So your how might we statement is going to be rephrasing the problem into a how might we. Don't spend long deliberating over the how might we. Yes, you could phrase it lots of different ways, but get it there, get it in place, and then you're ready to move forward. Now you've got your how might we challenge statement, it's time to bring everyone together and come up with ideas. So make sure everyone can see it, everyone's had a chance to read the how might we, read it out, and then everyone's got about 4 minutes to come up with as many ideas as they can to address that how might we statement. Encourage them to come up with crazy ideas, things that they don't maybe think are possible, and get their creative juices flowing. And as many as they can. 1 idea per post-it note, and get everyone to ideally produce about 2 or 3 different ideas. Something I always spot with this is if you're doing it with a group that aren't used to this kind of activity, they will tend to go with big, broad ideas, which can often be split up into about 5 to 10 different ideas just by themselves. So keep this in mind, and you may need to pause, get people to think a bit more creatively and split those broad ideas up into specific ones. So the 4 minutes is up, make sure everyone keeps to time, and now you've got lots and lots of ideas to address the most pressing problem in your team. So it's time to vote again. Give everyone 4 sticky dots this time, 4 votes each, and ask them to go and find the ideas that they think are the most interesting. If they're ideas that are going to work overnight, don't bother, just go and do them. But which are the ones that you'd like to find out more about? The ones that are intriguingly interesting. And everyone can vote again. They could put all 4 sticky dots on their own, or they can spread them out. Great, we now have lots of ideas and we voted for the ones that we think are most interesting. Put them into a hierarchy, the most voted at the top, the next 2 most highly voted underneath, and have a look at the different ideas you've got to take forward. And what we're going to do with those is we're going to decide which ones we can implement most easily with the most impact. The impact effort scale. So it's a great way to take your ideas and position them so you know which ones are going to allow you to have the most impact with the least effort. So the facilitator needs to take the most highly voted ideas, place them in the middle of the effort impact scale, and ask the team whether they should go left or right. Is it going to be high effort or low effort? Once you've found your position left or right, do the same and ask them whether it should go up or down. Are they going to be higher impact or lower impact? Once you've positioned all of your ideas on your effort impact scale, so that's about 3, maybe 4 ideas on there, which are the ones that are appearing to be the highest impact, and the lowest effort. Whichever one that is, that's the one you should take forward and do something about. Superb, you have an idea that is going to have high impact and isn't going to take that much effort to implement. But how are you going to do that? So the final step of the lightning decision jam is to, as a team, decide on 3 steps you can take to test out that idea within the week. Think about 3 steps you can do very easily to make sure that you can find out if this idea is worth investing in and worth taking further. There you have it. That is the lightning decision jam. A great workshop activity to fit into a 45 to 60 minute gathering, and you can turn your meetings into workshops. Enjoy.